Okay guys, hello and welcome to my welcome to my video on factions in Payout. I will be doing a quick overview, I guess, of what Payout is. It's pretty self-explanatory, but I'll be explaining why I don't think I will be super invested into it and why I guess I don't really feel like a lot of people should be sucked into it either. However, if you really want to, go ahead. It's your choice. But these are the reasons why I won't be playing factions. Probably for Payout. I will see next map how I feel about it, but yeah, let's go into this. So basically, I am on Archon, as you can see in the background. Um, Now let's go on to factions and the Amber Realm. So Archon is a very popular server. If you didn't know, it really, I guess, can get you into playing factions. As you can see, basically, it explains the whole payout. Um, and it's for Archon, it's pretty nice. I have to be honest. And just, I guess, overall factions, it's a very nice and generous payout. However, it's very, first off, it's very hard to even get on F-top, alright? As you can see, each time the map resets, 6 grace, yeah, so 6-day grace at the end of the map. So basically, the map ends, it's kind of like each season, and then a new map comes out and everyone plays on it and tries to get F-top and become one of the top 5, as you can see here. So basically, if you look at this, it takes a long time to even get up here, and I gotta be honest, there are a lot of benefits. Like, if you look at the money, yeah, it's pretty beneficial. But if you think about it, unless you've been doing this for a long time, unless, as in, like, you're currently right now at F-top, and, you've been playing factions for such a long time, you know how to do this, unless you are the owner of one of the top factions. It is a very risky thing to, I guess, start and attempt. That's how I felt. Definitely after I found out some stuff about this, when I really thought about, okay, um, based off of the payout, just currently there's almost 250 players on, and it's 8 a.m. on, yeah, it is like a Saturday, but it's 8 a.m. So you don't know how many people even play on this. Um, there's probably over 1,000 people, I'm guessing. Because obviously not everyone is on at 8 a.m. or even Eastern Central Time this moment. So that's kind of like you know that you're up against a lot of people. Also, like I said, you have to have quite a bit of experience. Of course, you can just start playing factions for the fun of it, but what really interested me was the payout, and I'm sure I'm not the only person who's interested in payout if they have it right here, incentivizing you to be playing factions on their server over another server. A second, third reason, I guess, why it's very kind of not really, I guess, my crowd. Like I said, you kind of have to be a leader. You have to, like, know a bunch of stuff already. Of course, you can just learn it all. But it's like kind of, it's a lot to take in for me personally. I mean, I'm 19. I'm home for COVID. Am I really gonna learn how to play factions in this time? maybe it wouldn't take that long. It hasn't taken me that long right now on MCC, Minecraft Central, but it's a lot to work with, and I don't even know cannoning. And some people, yeah, they might pick it up really fast, but me, I'm one of your older folk, okay? I'm like a 60-year-old person trying to learn how to play Minecraft. So anyways, yeah, you have to have great trust in your leader. You probably should know your leader very well of your faction, or you should be your leader to even attempt to be getting money. Um, because a lot of factions, what they do is they recruit a lot of quote unquote slaves. I don't approve of this term at all. But anyways, um, it's not meant to be derogatory, I suppose, in the other sense, but in the sense of, oh, they just want people to get their faction um, to number one. They just want them to grind out a lot of time, and then in the end, they're not going to pay them. That is what a lot of people actually do on their faction, so that themselves, uh, as in the leader, maybe one or two of their close friends, ends up getting the payout, because clearly this money doesn't go to every single person. It goes to F top 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, as in the leaders. As you can see in, let's just look at Revolution. There are so and so members online, and you can see uh, the asterisks display however many display like the leader. I don't know. Anyways, but yeah, you can see it when you F show a faction. You can see the leader, and basically all of that, the money is really going to the leader. So you have to have trust in your leader to even pay you if you want to do this. You have to make sure that you're not just going to become another slave like the rest of the people in the faction and not get paid for a ton of work that you've been putting into on your own faction. I guess another thing is that it's very subjective. The leader can decide to pay you, not to pay you. Decide, oh, in the end, you actually didn't really put that much effort. Oh, you know what? I don't really like you, or you really ticked me off the other day. You're not gonna get paid. It's all up to, like, it's all in their hands, is what I'm saying. And it just, for me, I will be attempting next map a little bit, but you know, if I get paid, cool. But it brings me into the fourth topic: is think about how many people are even in a faction. If if the faction does claim to do equal payout, think about that. All right, to even become like F top, you would have to have like so many people online. Like each time, if you think about factions, you have a base that you want to protect. You need to have people on all the time in order to make sure that that base is not being raided. To be getting money for the faction, to be building, to be doing so many things. And the way my friend put it is actually he spent 7 hours a day on this. And if you think of money in real life, which yeah, compares to this, in that 7 times, depending on, I guess, your average salary, but $9, right? 7 times 9 is $63. So it's like 7 hours equates to $63, and you know, times 7 is a week. So it's like that's already about $63 in one day. Already is about what is it? I'm blanking out on math, but it's already about we'll just round it to 50. It's only about 1/10 of this, so it's like you spend one day at your job your average paying job, nothing like serious. Um, assuming like, you know, you're young and you got your first job. Like that's just one day at your job that this equates to versus like spending 7 hours for a month or however long the map even stays on. However many weeks that is, months, I don't know. You know, the payout isn't amazing. And say what if you have all your bets on being number 1 and you only get to like 500 divided by 25 is 20. So you'd only be getting $20 if you placed F top number 1. And that's if your faction does equal payout. If they don't, if they choose the top players, it's very subjective. I've seen a lot of people get screwed over by this. I've heard a lot of different things from other factions about this. The only way to secure money, honestly, is if you are the owner of your faction. And even then, you could be kind of a jerk and just screw everyone else over. So it's like, do you want to share the money and get like really nothing because you shared it and everyone's only gotten $20 over the past month? It is nothing to even really show off in the real world, basically. So there's like a lot of different things to be even thinking about factions. So this is what, you know, Archon shows you. Now currently Immortal, Demigod, Oracle, all these ranks. I will pull up really fast and show you guys how much money they're kind of making off of this, because everyone wants to be F top, right? So what the faction server does is they have a huge sale, right? They want a huge sale to make the server really enticing, and give you different ranks. They want you to play their server over other servers, especially if you're a YouTuber, because they're getting basically free advertisement. So, alright, let us check out the factions. Wow, okay, you can only even get it on the realm you're on, which is really weird. So basically, if I were to look at this Oracle, $44. Demigod, $89. Immortal, $150. This costs so much money, if you think about it. So, I'm sure there's a ton of perks that come with these ranks, but the server is making a lot of money by just getting everyone to want to be F top, because, of course, different ranks give you perks, and it gives you an advantage. It really does. Never listen to anyone who's like, it's not pay to win. There are definitely more advantages if you have a higher rank than someone else. There just are. Maybe it's not like you're guaranteed to win, because you're not. You're never guaranteed to win. But you have more advantages if you have rank, you have kits, etc. So, if you think about that, look at all these people who have purchased ranks, and I don't even know if it carries on to other servers. If it doesn't, that's really, really bad. But yeah, they're making a lot of profit out of that, if you think about it. You spent $150, you spent $44, however much money, hoping to win, and if you don't, you kind of just, you're all banking it on that, like, you'll win F top. And there's so many things that can go into it. I know, like, a lot of factions have been hacked before. A lot of factions have been insided by other people. I get it, it's bannable. I get it that you might get a rollback, but I don't know. This whole thing, it's kind of is a scam. So, let me show you guys. I don't think I can go on factions. Okay, I can't. But anyways, Minecraft Central, the factions, it was pretty hard, and also the payout isn't that amazing either. I think it's like 300, or I think it is just 300 PayPal or something. Um and some Bycraft money. For top 1, 2, and 3, they only do top 3. So if you were to think about it, okay, I would put my bets higher on Archon than Minecraft Central or some smaller server. However, if you do have a huge group of people with you playing that you already know, it does make it easier. You want to know everyone in your faction. You have to trust people that they're gonna pay you, and it's kind of risky a lot of the time. So if they have in the past, then you have no reason to doubt them. But it's just kind of a warning to a lot of people who play factions and see, or just maybe even thought of playing factions because of the money. I'm not gonna lie, that is definitely why I thought I might be the next factions brainiac, and why I'm not even gonna waste my time. I have a lot of fun making YouTube videos, and I've really like just started doing this again. I have 2 computers now, so I can video on this, game on this one, and edit on my other computer, do a lot of school stuff on there. I am, still in school, so it's like, I'm on summer break, but I'm just saying, I have other things going on. You definitely don't want to have all your hopes on this, and I hope that this story of just like, not story, I guess it's like an overview of factions and what you should know about before you just see the payout price or the money and you immediately just want to play because of the money. It is very enticing, as well, having been a younger individual at like 13 or 14. It looks like a lot of money. It's really not in the long run. They're kind of scamming you, not gonna lie. They're getting you to waste like 7 hours a day or however many hours you even play. Of course, that's just my friend who really hard grinded on factions. He was an owner of some factions, and he won payout, and that's what he told me. He spent about 7 hours. I'm sure for a lot of you guys watching, that might be excessive. That might be less than what you even spend. I'm not quite sure. This is just from his perspective and mine, given what I know. And this is what I think of factions payout and how they kind of how servers just kind of treat their players. Of course, the whole goal of a server is to kind of like, it's for profit, I'll be honest. And yeah, I hope that this really helps you guys decide whether you want to be playing factions or not. It gives you guys some precautions, some things to maybe check, run by with your leader, to maybe even like just know, and help you guys. So if you guys enjoyed this video, it really helps me if you give me a thumbs up, and subscribe. There will definitely be content every Tuesday and Friday. I will be uploading more, as I think I will be moving from factions and prison, to, I think I will just be playing, other games for my enjoyment, because I could spend a lot of time on factions and try and win payout, but not really have fun myself. You really have to just find something that you really enjoy personally, because it never helps doing something that's not enjoyable for yourself, that you don't enjoy doing. If you don't enjoy making YouTube videos, it's gonna feel awful. I know from personal experience with many things. So yeah, guys, I will see you in the next video. And yeah, have a good one. Bye.